More than 2 decades have passed since 3 terror attacks killed nearly 3,000 people.
The attacks took place in the eastern part of the country, but the entire nation is pausing to reflect on the horror of that day.
My sister, Jody Tepedino Nicolo. We miss you, Jody. We love you. Your light still shines as bright as it ever did.
This was the traditional reading of the names of those killed when planes slammed into the Twin Towers of New York's World Trade Center.
And at the Pentagon, the American flag was unfurled during a wreath laying to honor the nearly 200 lives lost there. And in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, relatives left flowers at the memorial wall for the victims of United Flight 93, which crashed when passengers tried to overtake hijackers.
One of the New York victims was a young woman from Kewaskum. CBS 58's Emerson Lehman reports on how that village honored her memory today.
It's a bittersweet day for us.
On the 22nd anniversary of the day our nation wept.
There's not a day that isn't 9/11 to our family.
Kewaskum's Gordon Haberman couldn't help but smile as he approached the Wisconsin 9/11 memorial.
There were 100 kids sitting here all the way from Coleman, Wisconsin on a field trip to learn about 9/11.
His daughter, Andrea, was just 25 years old when she lost her life in the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Today, the memorial continues to make sure her legacy and that of the other 2,976 victims continue to be remembered, their stories shared.
Those that were saved or those that made it out have a story to tell and they should be heard. Those that lost a loved one also need to be heard.
Martin Nystrom served as a search and rescue coordinator at Ground Zero, the New Jersey native sharing his story at Monday's remembrance ceremony.
You don't live with it, you learn to live with it. The images, some of the images in my head will stay with me forever.
2 men living over 900 miles apart, united by tragedy, committed to making sure the attacks and those lost are never forgotten.
Time heals all wounds, but this one's going to leave a mark.
We miss our daughter tremendously. Her smile, her intelligence, her laugh. I think, however, she would be proud of this as a memorial to all the victims of that day.
In Kewaskum,
A place for young people to learn about it.
Emerson Lehman, CBS 58 News.